Hello guys, welcome back to my channel today. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, we'll be cutting and sewing this bubble skirt that you can see on your screen. So for this tutorial, I used 3 yards of fabric, but the length is quite short. So you can use 2 yards and join your fabric together to give it the fullness that you want. So there are two methods of cutting this skirt. It has a flare method and it has a straight method. For this tutorial, I used the straight method. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So the first thing we'll do is to cut out our lining. Then we'll use the lining to cut the main skirt. So this is the fabric I'll be using for my lining. It is folded into two. Now we are going to calculate. So the length of my skirt is 20 inches and I want the skirt to fold inward. So that means my lining piece is going to be shorter than my main fabric. I'll also be adding a 2 inches band to the waist area of this skirt because I don't want to add zipper to it. So if you take out 2 inches from 20 inches, you're going to have 19 inches. But for this fabric that I'll be using for the lining, it is 17 inches because I want to fold in some inches on the base of the skirt. So if you get this right, your skirt is going to come out exactly how you want it. So your lining should be shorter than your main fabric. If you want to fold the skirt inward by 2 inches, then your lining is going to be 2 inches shorter than the main fabric. If you want to fold it by 3 inches, your lining should be 3 inches shorter than the main fabric. So now for this fabric, the folding should be wide enough so it can pass through your hip. So I times the hip circumference by 2 and I added extra 5 inches to it. So the hip circumference is 40 inches. So remember the fabric is folded into two. So I'm supposed to take 20 inches, but I made it 25 inches. So that way is wide enough for it to pass my hip. Now this is the main fabric. I'm going to measure the length of the main fabric as you can see. Before you measure it, take out your band. If you're adding a band to the skirt, I took out 2 inches and I measured all the way to 23 inches, meaning I'm going to be folding 3 inches inward. So it is 23.5 inches because I need half an inch to join the waist area to the band. So now the lining piece is 17 inches minus my band, while the main fabric is 23 inches because I'm folding in 3 inches. Okay, so this is the whole length of my fabric. I joined 3 yards, so it has a middle, and this is the lining piece that we just cut out. Go ahead and notch the midpoint of the lining piece both on the base and on the waist area. What you do now is to gather the main fabric on the lining piece. You can gather, you can pleat. So for me, I gathered 3 yards on this end and I gathered 3 yards on the other end. That is why I notched it. So after gathering, this is what I have. It is quite full. This is like 6 yards of fabric. So next thing I'll do now is to turn it to the other side. Remember, you're gathering the right sides together, okay? So you turn it to the other side and you go ahead and close the ends, okay? So make sure the main fabric and the lining piece meet at the waist area. That way, whatever allowance you added on the base is going to fold inward, as you can see. Then go ahead and stitch it, then turn it to the other side. I'll repeat the same thing for this side also. I'll match the waist area of the lining piece and the main fabric together, and I'll go ahead and sew on a straight line. After doing that, you're going to turn it inside out. So this is the 3 inches that I added, extra inches that I added to the base of the skirt. Okay, so this is going to be folded inward. So after that, I'm going to just have my 20 inches for my skirt. So I've gone ahead to sew it and I turned it to the right side. But when you are sewing, don't sew it completely. I left a little bit of opening on the waist area, as you can see, because I'm still going to gather. So at this point, you are going to gather them separately. So for the main fabric, you are going to gather it to be the size of your waist plus maybe 1 inch that you use to close it at the back. Okay, so just go ahead and gather everything together to the size of your waist plus 1 inch or 1.5 inches. Okay, so I'll head over to my sewing machine and I'm going to do that. If you are pleating, pleat it. If you are gathering, gather it. Okay, so after doing that, we are also going to gather the lining also to fit the main fabric. I've gathered the main fabric. I'm going to pin it. So I'm pinning the center. Remember to notch the center of the main fabric to just so everything aligns. Okay, then I'll gather them together. After doing that, this is what I have for the waist area, as you can see. Now look at the inside. It's neat because we folded it upward. This is what it looks like. Okay, so what you're going to do now is to close the back. If you're adding a zipper to your skirt, you can sew your band, then you can fix the zipper. But I'm going to add a band like I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to fold my skirt into two like this, and I'm going to measure my waistline just to confirm. Okay, measure your waist divided by 2 and sew in any extra inches that you have there. Okay, just sew all the way to the end of the skirt. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So once you measure your waistline, just sew whatever is left all the way. Okay, so after doing that, this is what my skirt is looking like. Okay, you can press that side that you sew so everything lays flat. Now we are going to cut out the band for the skirt. To do that, place your tape and measure around the waistline all the way from one end to the other one. Then whatever you have is what you'll be using to cut the band for the skirt. I've gone ahead to cut out my band, and the length of this band is the wideness of my waist plus 1 inch, because I'm going to sew the band together before I sew it to the waist of the skirt. So yeah, this is what I have. Next thing I'll do now is to fold the band into two, as you can see. So the wideness of the band is 5 inches, and on fold it is 2.5 inches. Remember I said my elastic band is going to be 2 inches. So the half an inch is what I'll use to sew the band to the skirt. So I'm going to fold the band into two, and I'm going to sew using the 1 inch extra allowance that I added. For the elastic band I'll be using, it is 2 inches. Now you're going to measure around your waist, whatever you have, reduce about 4 to 5 inches from the elastic band. It should not be exactly your waist measurement. Okay, so I've done that already. I'm going to sew my elastic band now into two. Okay, so the same way I folded my fabric, I'll fold the elastic band over, and then I'm going to stitch it in place. Okay, after stitching, I'm going to bring it back and show you guys the next step. So I've stitched the fabric in place. I'm going to turn it over now to the right side, and I'll fold it back into two. Okay, just like this. Make sure you iron it. It's going to be easy for you. I've also sewn the band in place. Now I'm going to place the band inside, sorry, the elastic band inside the band. So just look at the way I'm doing it. You place it inside, then you start sewing on the end. When you are sewing, don't sew on the band, sew only on your fabric. If you sew on the band will no longer stretch. So I'll sew all the way around. When you are sewing, be dragging the band, the elastic band, sorry. Don't sew on the elastic band. Be dragging it while you sew. You're sewing on your fabric. I've gone ahead to do that, and you can see that it's stretching because I did not sew on the band. So now we're going to attach this to the waist area of our skirt. So the part that has the joining, I'm going to join that part to the part that has the joining at the back. Okay, so just go ahead and pin it all the way around. Okay, keep dragging it till it fits the waist area of the skirt. Then you sew all the way around. After sewing, this is what my skirt is looking like. Just go ahead and iron everything in place so it looks all flat. And yeah, the inside is really neat. Just go ahead and overlock the waist area. And yeah, that is all for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to like this video, please. Leave your questions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.